Alright, this thing should be working, or we should be good. Hello, hello. Welcome back. I am Andrew, and this is Catskull Gaming. We were playing Lorelei and the Laser Eye. I think this is the 4th round of the Laser Eye we are playing. Let me see. Everything looks like it should be going good. Alright. Let's go back. Let's do our personal history. So you discover secret room behind the clock. Open the grandfather clock. Found the well below the backyard. Found the spade-shaped key. Found the heart-shaped key. Met the owl girl in Teatro Rosso. Discovered an impossible theater. Unlocked shortcut 16. Okay, mental notes. Insert something into the horses. Bring cards to the magic show. Insert something into the horses. Reach the center of the quiz club. Unlock the club's door. Unlock. Where did she fall from? Code for the exhibition keypad. Bring script pages to his room. Open the loft document tube. Find video cassettes. Help the old woman see. Unlock the shortcut. Where to? Like we already did this, yes. Oh yeah, quiz club. Let's just try guy. Gamble to pass or perish. How many pieces was the maze shattered into? Let's write that down. Incorrect. Womp 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 womp. How many pieces was the maze shattered into? We're gonna have to figure out how to get through here eventually. And I'm guessing we don't get. Let's see. 1, 6, 7. Is that what it's talking about? Well, let's go back to that guy, see if he still has the same question or if it's different. If he has a different question, then I have to figure out what that is. Gamble to pass or perish. How many pieces of mage shaded? Let's try 7 and see if that works. No. So that was not. All right. Well, we know that that is not, in fact, what he's talking about when he says the maze shattered into. So this is the maze. Architect sketch. That's one. Ghost tour. Fortune teller. Thing script page. Any clues on the typewriter? No, I don't see anything. January 13th. And the hallways of wisdom. We promise elite quiz. Challenge your awareness. Right. Don't think I have a key that will work. 1962. Coffee wafting through the door. 7. Well, at least we can do number 7 here. An octagon-shaped room with 8 doors. The door to the north is marked 0 with red paint. Someone has scratched away the writing on all the southern doors. The 2 other north-facing doors are marked 45 and 315. The door to the west is marked 270, and the door to the east is marked blank. Which number is hidden behind the black bar? Okay, so octagon is 8 sides. So other 2 north-facing doors are marked door to the west. So 315 minus 45 is 0. There, it's 11. So, yeah. So 45 plus that's going to be 0, 90. Right, so we know it's 90. They pull that trickery where they give you the numbers And they're opposite order, so it kind of like makes you think like, oh, maybe east is west. But I see that trickery. So. Hmm. The terrible El Oceano. It's blocking. Find out. Hmm. Horses, but I don't have anything to put in the horse. So I can stick a key in. I don't think that's gonna do. That one gets a scythe. That one gets a scale. That one gets a sword. Arrow. Where did she come from? 1847. Where did she come from? 1847 or 87? Eighteen 47. 70 on the other side. That book at the face of the moon, but I don't know where or what face to use for that book. I've got all these keys. The spade key, this 3 key. What are these locked doors are? Star and another star, 2 stars. '62 door. Hmm. It's locked. Off. We did this one. East balcony. Oh. 1973. 2, 3, 6, 7, 10 stars. Bottom part. I have a diamonds key. A spade key, dang. It's 53. Okay, the spade store. Got that key. Let's go. Alright. There's a file marked case 630113RN. Autopsy report. Polizia. Autopsy report. Patient date time. Hotel Lizette. 1963. 113. Cause of death. Subject has a substantial visible fracture in OS frontal. The fracture has caused a severe injury to the frontal lobe. The injury is lethal, but in all likelihood, the cause of death is the cervical fracture in vertebrae C2 and C3, respectively. However, death from circulatory shock due to the extraction of the bulbous oculi cannot be completely ruled out. How injury occurred. The extraction wounds in the orbita have been caused by a sharp non-surgical instrument. The wounds inside the orbita are similar to those made from a pocket knife. The wounds could be self-inflicted or by someone else. Given the amount of glass found in the inside of the subject, there cannot be any doubt that the subject crashed through the window on the third floor. It is unlikely, but possible, that the subject fell through the window due to the impact needed to crush the glass. Therefore, the subject most likely either jumped through the window or was pushed. Comments. Death by illness or accident is unlikely due to the evidence at hand. The subject either committed suicide or was a victim of manslaughter, murder, and voluntary manslaughter. Transcription. Next day, page 2. Commissar Schmidt. When did this change in behavior start? He was eccentric when I arrived, and then his mental state took a turn for the worse after a phone call from a production company. Commissar Schmidt. Were you frightened by him? Not at first, no. Commissar Schmidt. But at some point you did find him frightening. Yes, I did. Commissar Schmidt. In what way did he make you uncomfortable, inaudible? Commissar Schmidt. Excuse me, Fräulein. He played with his revolver, and his thoughts were, long pause, very dark. Evidence submission form. Evidence submission form, date received, date report, items submitted for examination, espresso cup, revolver, playing card, glass shards, letter. Result, red paint was found on items A, B, C, and D. Blood from the deceased was found on item D. Exact model or owner of item B cannot be identified. Presumed to be a pre-war Italian model. A card fell out of the file. Ace of diamonds. Investigation report. Same day, police Bemeter Andreas Coleman arrived at Hotel Lazetjar at the midnight. He was there greeted by, in the foyer, was in a state of shock and spoke about eyes. After being calmed, showed the officer on site the place of the incident. No, oops. The deceased was found on a gravel path lying face down. The legs were facing the house. The deceased's right arm was folded beneath body while the left arm was stretched out. A pool of blood had formed beneath the body, and the deceased had visible severe head injuries. The deceased had, in addition, severe head injuries to shards of glass were scattered on the body and around the shards around the same. Upon closer inspection, there was additional red liquid near the body, which was believed to be red paint. There were 4 playing cards discovered in the inner pockets of the deceased. The second floor window above the body had been shattered, and the deceased was dead upon arrival of police beamer Andrews Coleman. The deceased was identified by witness as citizen, according to the deceased had inflicted upon and then no definitive proof of foul play has been discovered in conjunction with the death of the physical evidence points towards. It has been established that suffered a manic psychotic breakdown. There have been conflicting professional opinions on whether the stab wounds in could have been self-inflicted, but the majority of state that Ranjit's state might have given the necessary willpower to inflict injuries upon. Further interviews with witness have cleared the doubts surrounding her involvement in death. Therefore, no further measures will be taken in the case. So, are we trying to figure out who that person is that fell out that window and try to get her eyes back? Because is that the same person in the bed on the second floor? It's full of incomplete and short notes. A fake gun. Body moved. Americans. R.N equals L. Implications of code request bug report 1. Seven. I think we already maybe did this section. Diamond door. We need a diamond key, but we just got diamond card. So let's go to magic guy. Where is magic guy? Magic guy is down in that. Let's go up one room. Third eye here's all. 12. 12. Okay. 14916 3649 648 1100. 4916 6496. Nine 16 something 00184. Yeah, no. Hmm. Let's try 68. Let's see. 4916. I was thinking 4646, maybe 46. I think part of the problem is I don't fully understand like what's how you're supposed to approach this puzzle to solve it. Let's see, what other books do I have? Astrogramic number is a rationally symmetric ambigram. When written, a ambigram can be rotated under 80 degrees and appear the same. Numbers like 8, 11, 6, 9, and so on are all examples of strobogram numbers. Most recent strobogrammatic years were 161. Let's see how that. Yeah, no. 6, 9, but 4? 3, yes. Let's just give it a shot just in case. 0018 H96. Unless. No, that's not anything. One is divine, 9 is death, 6 is life, 3 is creation. Combining them tells us the holy power of the vision in each person, how to use them creatively. This is then the year. Cost death, those who see it. Hmm. 1491, 6,000 E, 6,496, 4,811. So this will break up into years. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. So just have to come back. Bolt it from the other side. Q3 KLB Electronics. I'm just going to make a quick little note about those different symbols. So it's name, password, then set memory sequence. Hmm. But we go to our footer. Three papers. There are posters. We so okay. Saw that one. Where's the cinema? Cinema architecture sketch. Yeah, without the password, the name doesn't really help much. Let's see. No, just gives me a failed to whatever. It's locked. Don't have any coffee. I'll do Tbilisi. The etymologist dream plus okay, the etymologist dream plus a do Tbilisi 1950 plus 1954 1950. Oh, so that's gonna be 1950 is gonna be 4 9 3904. A little bit of math. Dear brother, January 8th, 1847. What was lost has been found. Even if I had 500 years to write, my humble words could not possibly tell you what it is like. As much as I would welcome all my brothers and sisters to pilgrim here, I implore you to wait. The treasure is magnificent. I will write more thoroughly when I have calmed down. Our quest is ended, but I sense danger. MB Emo Pictorial, your brother. Um, 500 years to write. So 18. So four. Yeah. What? Okay, so if it's 2347, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a computer over here I can use. My bags are packed. I have a strange feeling about this project. I feel a little anxious. I should relax a little before I go. Ooh, inspect the lamp. I like this lamp. Inspect the painting. One of my photo dream collages. It's the letter from him. Letter. As discussed, I am expecting your arrival at Hotel Lejet Shahar on January 7th next year. This project is my magna opus, my mother goose of all birds. It is my firm belief that you can help me transcend the limitation of art for humans. We will put on a show for the eye of the cosmos. Ab emo pectore R. Nero. A show for the eyes of the cosmos ambitious. I should bring this with me when I go. Table. I don't like tablecloths, but mother always insisted that all tables should have them. Doesn't switch on. Doesn't switch on. Isn't on. Next door. I should go soon, but I need to relax a little before. Maybe I should watch some TV. Instead of tarot cards, they're printed with very nice holographic foil. It's crystal ball. It says something terrible will happen in my immediate future. Just kidding. Just a novelty item, but I like it. I unplugged this before as a stage measurement. Now it's plugged in again. Seems to be a film about something sailing the seas. Talk show in Swedish. The host, Aliend, is popular here. Looks like a film about to start the entomologist's dream. There's a magic show on. It's not particularly interesting, yet the mission has an undeniably magnetic charm which draws you in. Sister, I have a message for your future self. In the future, I am made of paper. From my hat, there are cards. There is a red rune. This is the ancient rune O. I think we figured out. Did we not? Let's see. IEN. O. IELR and O. First one more. There's a quiz show on. Each contestant is shot with a toy gun if they lose. Drawing I made of a man from my dreams, half his face outside the frame. A framed ticket from a movie I once saw. Empty frame. A naive painting of my aunt looks like some kind of beast. I miss my aunt. An abstract beast. It's a letter from him. Many good times we've had on the sofa. Oh, really? An American dollar. How did that get there? That's what I was looking for. There are more books in there. Mostly things in there that I don't have the heart to throw out, but I don't want to have display. A box for embellishing and earning an exhibition. The cocktail glasses contains important papers. Right door is locked. I must have lost the key. Board games and decks of cards. Porcelain getting it moved. Okay. I go soon, but I need to relax a little bit. Maybe we should watch some TV. I think that's about it. O I E L R. OIELR. Symmetrical card. Yup. And diamond shaped key. And we found that diamondy door just recently. Where was that diamond door? Right. And on the second floor. Side. And one of those horses. I don't have anything that would fit in there. 1, 8, 4, and 7 barn. Keep clicking because I think I can search the area even though nothing's highlighted. That's just not how this game works. Animal. Here. Friends. Jail air. I don't understand these either. Like, I know the name probably has something to do with it, but I don't quite understand how to solve that. Side. don't think I've been down here. The scythe. There's a cube-shaped hole in the frame. Come on. I need discs and cubes. There's a voice inside the confessional. May the Lord be in your heart and help you to confess your sins. Lies? This is barely a sin. This is not your real sin, is it? Murder? Yes, yes. God, the Father of mercies. Through the death and resurrection, the Son has reconciled the world to himself and sent the Holy Spirit among us to forgive us of sins. Through the Church of God, gave pardon and peace and absolve sins. In Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And the truth shall open. No? Forgive me, Signora. They hide the secret buttons very well. Let's see. It must be this one. Okay. Did you keep shape hole in the front? I don't have a cube. Let me go out there. Let's finish checking this place. I saw a horse as white as moonlight, and the rider presented herself as Pestilentia. Hands was a bow and arrow were filled with dirt and blood. Bellum, and she rode a horse red as blood. A great sword was given to her, and she set out to destroy peace. The third horse was black as night, and the rider was known as Fames. She carried a pair of scales. The fourth rider, the dead, himself as horns, carried side. Nice. Okay, so yeah, that's what it is. These are the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Cube shaped hole that I don't have. Three. What number should go in the bottom shape? EH. Let's try 10 first because both the segments lined up to 10. Maybe it's just that simple. Next, we see we have triangle and a dot, and triangle, triangle. What number's in that one? EH, and then 8 and not a 4, but like a weird T. E epsilon. Mm. Keeps a hole in the crucifix. Interesting. I gotta find all these cubes. Wars. Mm. No sides. Just a sword. Let's see. If this is second, minute, hour, year, or month. MTCCXCVI. Astronomical. Let's look at those. Let's see. Tetros Oculus are still found on Earth to this day. In Ristromica, Lucius writes, when the third eye passes by, the world belongs to the Creator. It's time beating chaos. The artist will be crowned king, and he will lead victory over Mammon. He will create items of great beauty. But order to restore the night of the third eye ends in blood. Artists will die or surrender merchants. Mammon will not be. Hmm. I don't know. Hmm. Where is that diamond door? It was on the second floor. Yeah, there we go. Little diamond shaped key. A woman. 1847. 2015. 1837. 2018. 18. 177. 1, 7. Dang. 4. Strange man walks to cafe. He wears a black suit and sunglasses. He sits down by your table and whispers, I have a message for you. Meet me here for breakfast. 210 degrees after zero. You know the number? Yes. He then quickly leaves. 210 degrees after zero. Wouldn't that just be... Oh, wait. So 360, right? 360. And that would be 90, 180. Then we need to get to 210. That's 180. So it means 210 is going to be like this one we can solve with search. Um, 2 radians. Oh no. One. Dark link didn't work. Okay, well, let's go in here and see what this is. Oh, hello. Bills. $18.47. Oh, I have 30 cents, 47. Dang. Okay, so I did that wrong. $167. Still no. Unless. There we go. Nice. The bills. Well, at least I opened up a way for myself in the future. Oh, club's key. A bunch of other keys, but no club's key. Alright, I am gonna call it there. I'm jet lagged from vacation ish. But I will be back next week for some more Lorelei and Laser Eye. I'm having a blast with this game, and I really am liking the way it's kind of set up. So I will see you all next time. Have fun out there. Bye.